Hello everyone. I am Carson.
Hi, I'm Adrian.
Today, we are going to present our computer system assignment 2.
Here we go. Computer systems is so hard, I just don't understand what is HDL.
Hey Carson, studying computer systems for exams?
Yeah, finals are in just 2 weeks and I just can't understand this chapter.
I might be able to help. What's your problem?
It's HDL. I just don't get what it is and what it does. Is it the same as other programming languages like C?
Well, first of all, HDL is used for hardware programming while it does have its similarities and differences with languages like C.
What sort of hardware does HDL work with? There are many hardware that uses different programming languages.
Well, let's see. Hardware description language is from a class of computer language. It is used to describe circuits' operation, its design, and tests to verify its operation by means of simulation. The first purpose of HDL is to write a model for the expected behavior of a circuit before that circuit is designed and built. The model is fed into a computer program, called a simulator, that allows the designer to verify that his solution behaves correctly. Next, they are used to write a detailed description of a circuit that is fed into another computer program called a logic compiler. The output of the compiler is used to configure a programmable logic device that has the desired function.
Wow, I finally understand what HDL does. It mostly interacts with hardware circuits which can be found in many electronics.
There are two major examples of HDL: Verilog and VHDL-MS, which is a standardized language for mixed analog and digital simulation.
I see, they do actually sound different than other computer programming languages. But what makes them different?
That is usually the common misconception among students. There is actually a few key differences in between HDL and CPL. C is a middle-level language. In other words, it is a mix of a high-level language and an assembly language. VHDL is a hardware description language, HDL, and is used for implementing the hardware circuit, like we explained earlier.
Well, yes. I already know all that, but what are the more specific differences, like maybe the way they function?
Many programming languages are inherently procedural or single-threaded, with limited syntactical and semantic support to handle concurrency. HDLs, on the other hand, resemble concurrent programming languages in their ability to model multiple parallel processes that automatically execute independently of one another.
Wow, that's a really long explanation. So basically, HDLs can execute more than one process at a time and CPL could not?
Yes, that's basically how they work. But there is also another minor difference to take note of. With C, programs can be successfully written with pure logical or algorithmic thinking. However, VHDL programmers need thorough working knowledge of the hardware circuit. One should be able to predict how a given code will be implemented in any hardware.
So these are all the differences between HDL and CPL. This chapter now seems much easier than when I first started.
Well, of course. Everything is easier when you get clear explanation. I hope I have helped you with HDL well enough.
Oh yes sir. I think I have a better change in passing this subject now.
That's good to hear. Got to go. Good luck for your final.